International charities and non-government organisations have met here in London to discuss the disastrous humanitarian situation in Yemen. For nearly 2 years, a Saudi-led military coalition which supports the exiled government has been fighting Shia Houthi rebels there. And as Laurence Lee reports from London, the world is being asked to stop ignoring the crisis.
The forgotten war, Syria without the cameras. Whatever you call it, Yemen is simultaneously terrible and off the agenda. Consequently and unusually, a meeting was called in London to bring together leading charities and non-governmental actors to ask a difficult question. How do you get people interested in the war in Yemen? There is no external refugee crisis for the public to see because everybody's trapped.
What you don't necessarily see yet is regularly the human face of this crisis. The Yemenis who are in the UK, who are in Europe, who are able to talk about the situation, who are able to present what a horrific situation is going on in country.
The agencies are under no illusions of the difficulties. They describe a situation of few embassies left in the Yemeni capital Sana'a, no safe places in the entire country for NGOs to operate, and a lack of political will from the outside. If you ask people here why there seems to be so little political interest in what's happening in Yemen, they will say it simply doesn't have enough geopolitical significance as a country, except for a residual Western concern about al-Qaeda. But on top of that, several leading charity figures have said to me that they fear that the new Trump presidency and growing anti-Muslim sentiment will only increase indifference still further.
Really sort of focus in on what can be done.
A recurring argument is also Saudi influence over Western governments.
The issue is what political capital are some of the Western governments willing to put behind trying to really forcing a solution and really forcing Saudis to recognise that not alone Houthis are also committing atrocities, but that they're actually killing, maiming, starving civilians. We want governments to use their weight to do that. At the moment, we see it as a very long, slow process.
As things stand, 18 million people in Yemen are in need of humanitarian assistance, and the war is barely on the news agenda. Keeping interest in it alive at all is extremely difficult. Laurence Lee, Al Jazeera, London.